Hello, Coffee Time friends. No, not been that long since we've seen y'all. We are getting ready to put this salad together. Mama, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready to watch.
Oh, Mama says she ain't fooling with me. Let's see if y'all can see this bowl down here. I took my red apron off so people that's watching will say, well, that's a different video. I don't want to think I've posted the same video twice. So I've cut up about half of this wonderful Padilla cornbread or sweet onion cornbread we just made on another video. And I'm just going to put him in the bottom here. Just like that. We still have half of the goodness. I've never made it in this bowl. We may have to switch bowls. I hope not, because this is layered. But I don't want to make a whole bunch either. I'm trying to do the best of both worlds. Goodness and the other. Maggie's out on the porch. She's barking, but she's fine. She got out there and got in a bunch of mud. And Mama says she's going to have to stay out till we get through and you can bath her.
That's right.
She'll bark. She'll be mad. We'll pay for it.
Well, she's all right, I guess, as long as the neighbor's dogs was out. He's probably put those up.
Yeah, she's playing then. But Maggie's a mud puppy. I have to wash her quite often because she gets out and she thinks she has to wallow the mud. But I couldn't stop and go bath her. Ooh.
That'd be all right.
I'm using juice and all. This is a can of 15-ounce Lux Pinto beans. Mama may have to go up there and console her. Mama, go up there and tell her you're still alive and you still love her.
Oh, she won't hurt her.
Mama says it won't hurt her. She'll go. Now I'm just going to tamp these down in here, folks. Look here. And I want that juice because I want it to soak up in that cornbread. I don't care if it's got a little juice in it. It's good. Because you'll see people say, oh, drain it, do this, do that. I don't drain mine. In there, pinto beans, and now, what else would you put in there? Put some canned corn. Mama's running her off the porch. Mama, you're mean. Tell her how you tell her all the time. If you won't get in the mud, you don't have to go to bed. Mama says she don't get to come there. That's what she treated me too, folks. True story. There's been many times I had to strip off on the back porch before I could come in the house because I was too dirty to come in. Right, Mama? Back in the day, it was tough like that.
If you got out there and got my gum, you had to.
And I'm going to drain this right in here because I don't want the corn juice in there. Just the pinto bean juice. So we're going to take the corn, drain the corn, the can of corn, okay? Can y'all see here? So this is cornbread and pinto beans. Looks like a big old bowl of pinto beans, don't it? Now I'm going to put our corn. Actually, this bowl may be better than the other bowl I normally use because the other one I get too much stuff. I mean, a can won't hardly fill the whole big. I use a big one with a wooden lid on it. That's all go. Now the secret to this to get it just right is press it up against those sides. And that gives you more room, but it also keeps everything leveled out. See there? Now, this may not be 7 layers. I don't know. I just make it this way. See where we're forming our layers of goodness? Right there they are. Now, you can do double layers. You can do it kind of how you want. But that's the cornbread on the bottom, the pinto beans, and the corn. Now, this is a step a lot of people don't do, and I haven't always done. But I like to put a little bit more cornbread, especially when it's this Padilla onion cornbread, up here a little bit higher up. And I don't have to necessarily even crumble it, but I'll crumble it just a little. And this will just give you another layer. When that ranch hits this, you're going to like it, okay? And you can let it show there. Just like that. Maybe one more little slice of it. Mama says, don't use on my cornbread. Mama likes this cornbread. Cooked onions don't seem to bother you, do they, Mama?
Not near as bad as...
And Mama said this tastes like a big old hush puppy. It don't quite taste like a hush puppy, and it's not fried, and it's not... Now let's mash our cornbread down to where you can see it there on the edges. Now I got to work for my supper. The rest of it is work, okay? Let's bring our board. Look at that corn juice, John. Can't you hit a bean can with some corn juice? Let's get our spinach. Now, the way I like to do spinach or any kind of green like this is roll it up. Yeah, I'm using stems and all. There's nobody going to be eating this that will have trouble with the stems. But I just like to roll it up in a tight little roll like this. And just chop it like I would anything. And then I can go right down the middle and chop it sideways. And then just chop, chop, chop. That way you're not... I don't want to just keep chopping at it because all that does is bruises it. And I don't want to just keep at it because every one of these chops that I'm making is going to bruise it. Okay? Just know that. So that's good chop-sized bites. Let's put that spinach. You say, I've never seen spinach, John.
You're not seeing the bowl.
Thank you, Mama. I've never seen spinach on this. Well, you have if I've made it. Spinach, sometimes iceberg, but I like a little salad on the top, basically. Okay, so we're putting a little salad up here on the tip top. Mama, you know what you just did.
What?
You took my pinto bean can.
What was you going to do?
And I've got tomato. Well, I can drain this in something that I can use.
I can set it back over here.
No, I'll drink this juice. So I'll get something over here I'll get one of these little bowls right here, and I'll put my tomato juice in it, and then I'll drink it. Because you don't waste good tomato juice.
Oh, no.
Wow. What's wrong with you?
That's right.
Oh, you do want to drain your tomatoes at least a bit. I know you can't ever drain a tomato, because that's all tomatoes are, is, liquid. So
it's like watermelon almost.
Yeah. So someone said they couldn't drain a can with this can opener. I'm telling you, you can. You take the lid off. It don't go down in there. All you have to do is just offset it just a little and drain all you need to drain.
That didn't look like it had no juice in it much.
It wasn't like filled with juice. Give it a little shake. And that's all you have to do. Drained away. Now this is where you would add just a touch of salt. Maggie is madder than fire. Y'all may get to see it tomorrow where she's not even speaking to us anymore. She may have it be all stubbed up. Because I'm telling you, if you let her stay out there longer.
She walks out there for hours at a time.
Until when she gets muddy. And that's it. So on goes your tomatoes. Now you can chop up fresh tomatoes, and if it was July, there's a little bit in there. I'll eat those in the morning. If it was July and I had homegrown, I definitely would chop up fresh tomatoes, but I ain't going to let the season knock me out of some tomatoes on my salad.
There's your one back.
Thank you, Mama. Now, Mama, it's just so you'll feel useful.
Yeah, so I'll feel useful.
Oh, Mama's always useful. Would you put us some cheese on that? So on goes our cheddar cheese. While she's doing that, I'm going to chop up a green onion. And you see Mama's already chopped the roots off. They're already over in a bowl of water, and they're going to the garden. Aren't they, Mama?
Yeah, I'm going to keep trying them.
And they keep growing. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Check out them knife skills, would you? Look at that.
You want more than this on your salad?
I would put just a touch more.
Touch more.
Mama, your dog is out there embarrassing us in front of the
Well,
whole
I
neighborhood.
can't help it. She ain't coming.
How muddy is she? Because she like coming and sit on a rug.
Here was green onions chopped, honey.
See if they're still good. If they are, we can go ahead and add them on because this was just too small.
Well, you'll have to sit.
So on goes our green onions. These are still fresh. I just chopped these the other day for something. Yesterday, day before. Y'all were here. What did I chop them for?
No.
Just spread them out on there like that. There's a long one. There's a long one. I said we was embarrassing in front of the neighbor. We got the best neighbors. All of our neighbors are good here. It's a beautiful thing.
You have this one for a reason out.
Yeah, that goes. We'll put some of that on the tip top. Now then, I'm going to put a little ranch on here like we just talked about. You've seen me make this in the last video. This is y'all's brand ranch. And I'm just going to circle it on here. I made it a little thinner because I want it to go down in here. Down, down, down. It'll go down the sides. And you can help it by poking it. Just like this. Maggie's making me nervous. I don't like to hear her bark. It worries me. Even though I know it's just her being hateful.
She's on the porch.
Oh, I know she's fine. I can see her. But
you're going to pour it all on her?
No, Mama. You know I'd like to, though. I do that sometimes, folks. So see how the green shines through there? See how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Right here, it's not running down. Good.
Mama says it's not running down in one spot. Let's get that fixed. Now, I like for mine to run down in there. And in the center, I'll pull it over like this. Because I want it to get down there to that cornbread. I want it to get down there to that bottom. I want it to be in there. That's right. Now, Mama, get them bacon bits that you love so good.
Oh, you love so good. Not
Mama, you know you love them. It's a true story, folks. True story.
I'm going to take these tomatoes and add them over there. I don't like them.
We'll put a few of them on the top of there just to have a little burst of red.
Well, you can put them.
And I'm going to get a clean cut onion here. If I store an onion in the refrigerator, I don't know if it helps the thing. I just like to start with a clean cut and then do me another cut. Don't get cut. Speaking of cuts. Do me another cut and then I've got a fresh piece on both sides. And then I just chop him up a little bit here. Can y'all see? And this is just for pretty now. This is just a little garnish on top. Little purple onion. Put you another smidgen of cheese, Mama. We've got a wild dog that's terrorizing the whole neighborhood that's muddy that I'm going to have to go out there and bring in. You have to go in, you have to go out and get her on a leash. She never has a leash until she's bad. And you have to bring her in and take her to the tub. All a part of the fur baby world. Y'all who have fur babies know exactly what I'm talking about. Mama, what is this, some kind of special bag that you can't open?
I think you done opened it.
I have, I thought, but do y'all hate these things that you can't open and they're just aggravating? I usually open before I get on here with y'all. A little bit of cheese on there and Mama's favorite bacon bits. You can cook your own if that's what you're into, but I'm not. Because these are just as good. Mama eats these sometimes. So, folks, that's our version of cornbread layered salad with ranch dripping all the way down. Look at the top of that beauty. That's what's going to be for supper tonight. After we do a bath, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Because that's real life. Because you can't leave her out there while you eat supper. You really would be in trouble then. Y'all can catch the recipe. Noah will probably post it here in a minute. I've made this before. Made it in a larger bowl with some more different. I used to put frozen peas in it and some more stuff. But sometimes if you're just eating this for a supper, you want a smaller version. You just want a small bowl of it. You just want it to be quick and easy and a good supper. We can eat it with a piece of cornbread, but I got 2 layers of cornbread in there. Absolutely delicious, folks. If you haven't tried this, Be a good time to try it over Easter weekend. You just put saran wrap over this or put a lid on it. Put it in the refrigerator. As your family says, I'm a little hungry. Say, there's a wonderful cornbread salad in there. They start dipping. Just encourage them to dip all the way to the bottom so they get all those good flavors. And they'll love it. And it'll be quick and easy in and out of the refrigerator all day long. And they'll eat it and enjoy it. And have a wonderful meal. And they'll talk about you forever. Remember that time? Do you remember that time we went to their house and they had that wonderful cornbread salad? This is the salad. So you can make a bigger one. Use 2 cans of beans, 2 cans of corn. You can do however you want to. It's absolutely delicious. Mama even eats this, don't you, Mama?
Yeah. When my belly lets me.
When my belly lets me. Aw. It does have raw onions in it. You might not be able to eat it tonight, but you can eat it tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you can't eat tonight, I won't either.
Oh, you can eat.
No.
Well, I'll take the eat.
I've eaten 2 or 3 bites of that cornbread, and I may not have to have supper. We had a late lunch. But we'll put a piece of plastic wrap over that. It'll be delicious tomorrow. I am having it for lunch tomorrow. Mama?
Huh?
You got anything you want to add tonight?
No, you've done a good job. I'm proud of you.
Well, Mama's proud of me.
Yeah.
She always says that. She always brags on me. I like it. Not that I like it. I'm not going to say don't brag on me, Mama, because I do. I like it. Everybody likes to get a little bragging about it, even if you don't deserve it, like me.
Just brag on people. Makes them feel better.
It does. Folks, this is our second video tonight, so if you've seen us in the same clothes, that's why. But we didn't want to hold you on here for all the time to make this and to make the cornbread, because the cornbread took a few minutes, about 25. Could have taken 5 more minutes and been a little browner. But patience, we don't have it.
No.
Speaking of patience, I better work me up some to go get that wild fur baby in here. Maggie don't like a bath till they're over, and then she acts like you've given her a golden ticket to the chocolate factory.
That's where I am.
You know, she hates it, but once it's over, she just rolls, and she loves it then, and she's like, oh, I've got a bath. I'm in a good mood. Listen to her. Y'all with fur babies know exactly what I'm talking about. Do I have to put on a raincoat to wash her off, Mama? Is she that nutty? Where was she at? Up in
It's
the upper?
rained and it's mud holes out there.
She'll go out 100 times and never get in. That one time, splats right through them. Probably the neighbor's dogs was out and she's showing off.
She
Like,
is
look at me.
running around and barking at them. And
Look at me. I can walk through the mud holes. All right, folks, that's all we got. Thank you for joining us. Fix this salad. It's going to be a winner. And I think your family will like it. If you like cornbread, beans, corn, I mean, how could you not like that? It's absolutely delicious, isn't it? All right, folks, that will be lunch tomorrow probably, because Mama don't do the raw onions at night. But it's ready. Don't have to fool with it tomorrow, and y'all got to see it here tonight. So we're going to say goodbye. Y'all have a blessed night. Mama, you got anything you want to add?
no, we just better get at that dog. Get her cleaned up. She'll be ready to go to bed, sure enough, after all that barking and getting cleaned up.
That's right. She will be. All right, folks. Y'all have a blessed night. Say good night, Mama, this time, because it's
Good
about
night,
that time.
Mama. God bless you all, and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.